Hey everyone, I'm Sherri. I'm a registered dietitian and welcome back to my channel. Today in this video we are going to talk about the correlation between sleep deprivation and obesity. What's the link? Stay tuned. You may actually be surprised about the quality of your sleep. Some people know right off the bat they sleep horribly. Other people, not really sure, or they think they get okay sleep. One thing I want to tell you about is a free app you can use to really see what the quality of your sleep is. And the app that I use, it's called Sleep Cycle. I've been using it now for about 6 months. Every day I wake up and I look at the app and I have a score for the night. A 100 would be perfect. The lowest I think I got was probably I think I got one in the 40s, and that was when I was sick. So I had a really bad cold, so I'm up and down, I'm coughing, I'm snoring a lot because of all the congestion, not sleeping well, couldn't go to sleep, etc. So that affected my score. So if you have any problems at all with sleep, I recommend this app is a great starting point. You can really get a good idea. How long does it take me to go to sleep? How long do I sleep? How many hours of good quality sleep? It will tell you when you are in deep sleep. It will tell you how much you snore. And I just recommend the free version. If you want to play for the premium, you can. But check it out again. It's called Sleep Cycle. Most people have a good idea whether or not they are sleep deprived. But if you aren't sure, then here's a good rule of thumb. You should get at least 7 to 9 hours of sleep per night. And if you regularly get 6 or less, then chances are greater that you suffer the consequences of sleep deprivation. If you're still not sure, then here's some other signs that you are sleep deprived. If you toss and turn often through in the night, which is often accompanied by ruminating thoughts, you can't shut the brain off. This happens often to women who are experiencing menopause, unfortunately. If you get sleepy every afternoon, 3 o'clock, 3:30, you're yawning, you feel tired, or you get irritable. Drowsy driving is also a sign, which is super dangerous. If you find it difficult to get up in the morning, like you're always hitting the snooze bar, that means that your body is telling you it needs more sleep. And maybe when you finally do get up, you feel kind of out of it for a while and you need caffeine or a shower to wake yourself up. That is a real sign. Over time, lack of sleep, it can cause brain fog where you forget things or you don't seem to process the information as quickly. And another sign is when your partner tells you that you snore a lot, you keep them up. This is a sign you may have sleep apnea, which is a serious medical condition. Or maybe you already know you have sleep apnea, but you don't use your CPAP machine prescribed by your doctor. That is a red flag as well. So what the heck does all this lack of sleep have to do with gaining weight? What's the correlation? Well, studies show that sleep affects our basal metabolic rate, our BMR, and that's just the calories we burn at rest. So we know that a well-rested body, it's going to burn more calories than a sleep-deprived body when we are resting. The lack of sleep, it also affects our brains. We are more apt to make poor decisions around food and exercise and live in the moment when we are sleep-deprived. So we may tell ourselves that we know we shouldn't be eating this, but in the moment we just don't care. We feel too exhausted to even think about it. Sleep deprivation, it also affects our hormone production. So everyone has 2 hunger hormones. One is responsible for making us feel hungry, and one is responsible for making us feel full. And you guessed it, when you are sleep deprived, production of the one that makes us feel the one that makes us feel hungry, called ghrelin, it increases, and the production of the one that makes us feel full, called leptin, it actually decreases. So our hunger and fullness cues are off when we're sleep deprived. And think about it, if you sleep less, then you have more waking hours. If you have more waking hours, I probably eat more. People who are sleep deprived often have a late night snack, or they get up in the middle of the night when they can't sleep. A person who's awake 20 hours a day is going to eat more than a person who's awake 16 hours a day. I experienced this one time when I got laid off from a job. So instead of waking up every morning at 6:30, I was waking up closer to 8 or whenever my body was ready to get up. And so this meant that I was eating breakfast much later, and I was able to cut out my usual mid-morning snack. I lost weight. I wasn't even trying, and I don't have any proof, but I think that's why. I was eating fewer calories. Last point I'm going to make is a person who is fatigued, tired, and irritable typically doesn't feel like exercising, going to the gym. So these people are burning fewer calories and building less muscle, which also impacts their weight. So if all this resonates with you and you know this is an issue, I want to challenge you today to take steps. You can consult the National Sleep Foundation website to get some great tips on improving your sleep. I'm going to drop that website link in the description below. And another note, if you have been diagnosed with sleep apnea, you don't wear your CPAP machine, or you're refusing to go to the doctor to see if you have sleep apnea, although you're pretty suspicious you do, then I'm going to really encourage you to take that step and go to the doctor. It is a life changer, not only for sleep when you're well rested with sleep, but it has huge impacts on everything from metabolic syndrome, diabetes, and of course obesity, which we've talked about today. Did you know that I love working one-on-one with clients? Not so much about their sleep, but about their relationship with food. So most of the people that I work with know that their relationship with food is off. They use it to make themselves feel better. They use it to reward themselves. They may use it as a stress reliever, or they find themselves going to eat when they have uncomfortable emotions that they don't want to deal with, or situations, conversations they don't want to have. They will escape by eating. If this sounds like you, then check out my website and see if we can work together. I would love to chat with you, see if it's a good fit. All right, till next time, take care. And if you have any questions about this video, as always, put them in the comments. I always answer all the questions. Take care, and we'll see you around next time.